Hello, we're here at the Great Escape.
It's
We're
Down with
recording
Boring.
the introduction to Down with Boring, the Great Escape, but
Yes.
we're doing it on the 4th day of being in Brighton, and that's why we don't actually sound as good as we do in most of the chats you're about to hear.
Especially the first one, which is going to be Lime Garden, and we're going to sound really chipper, but we're not that chipper now because we're all musiced out, haven't we? We've had a heady cocktail of tunes, new artists, new favourites. Down at the Great Escape once again. New music everywhere. That's what we love to see.
Had a great time. Saw, of course, all right.
That's right.
Friends of the show, Velour, they were great.
Yes, amazing.
We also saw, I enjoyed Snakes. They were good.
Very nice.
Who else did we see? Last Dinner Party.
Last Dinner Party. They were amazing. Really enjoyed Picture Parlour.
Yes.
I highly recommend.
Very good.
New band.
Obviously had our Chess Club stage and the Dork stage.
I know we had 2 stages, so we took over Horatio's.
The 2 stages of grief.
Shut down the pier. Officially shut down the pier.
You make that sound like forever.
Make it sound like
forever.
Make it sound forever. Just make it sound good. Just build it up. With an English teacher and, of course, Lime Garden, who'll be chatting to recently. Also had a wonderful time with Slaney Bay there as well. So wonderful stage. Cheers to everyone coming. Was Ramo. Yeah. And then, on the Saturday night, we had our Dork Chess Club stage. Good fun at the Arch. Saturday night, as Wigfield once sang.
Saturday night, and everybody's at the Arch. They
certainly were. It was rammed for Headliner's Coach Party, who were unbelievably good. Very good. Friends of the show. As well as joined by Lip Filler, Sophie, and Trout. And you'll hear from Sophie later on, just before her set as well. It's a really great festival. Good fun. Always good finding new music and seeing bands all over the place playing multiple sets. It's good fun at Great Escape, isn't it, Jake?
Yeah, it's a lot, though, isn't it? Tell you, it was good. Dreamwife, very good. And Lamborghini Girls.
Oh, yes.
Great bands.
Completely correct. Hot Wax, enjoyed them. That was very nice.
Just naming bands now. Really.
I'm naming bands that we saw at various points. And it was, a good old time.
But there'll be a full review probably online now, I guess.
I would hope,
So, have a look at that.
Yeah, go back, look at our reports.
Or listen to this, which is coming up.
Yeah, or have a look at all the amazing photos as well from the wonderful Dork photo team.
Don't want to do that.
Oh,
don't want to do that. So, coming up, we got chats with Lime Garden.
Yes.
Nell Mescal.
Yes.
And Sophie.
Yes.
So,
buckle in. Buckle in.
Buckle up.
Basically, sit down and then have a listen, and it'll be
shut up.
Well, really happy everyone's listening. Sit down and we be transported to the Great Escape all 3 days. Join us for a wonderful ride into new music. What we'll do now, though, we'll play one of the standouts from the weekend, which was the Last Dinner Party. Played to a very, 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 very busy chalk.
Well, full. It was just full.
It was full. You couldn't get more people in. That's the reality. Amazing show. Have listen. Let's have a listen to Nothing Matters, Last Dinner Party, Lime Garden, From the Pier. Up next.
Escape with Lime Garden. Hello, Lime Garden.
Hi.
A huge moment. Headlining the Dork stage.
Yeah, baby.
Here. It's Thursday night. Horatio's. We're looking out. There's nothing but ocean.
Oh, it's beautiful. The sweet life.
Just there.
I did it.
This is Lime Garden in Brighton.
Oh yeah.
Big moments.
Huge.
How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling?
Great.
Great, same again next year then,
that's it. No,
yeah, it's just
excited. Can't wait.
Overwhelmed. We've not played a gig in like a month.
Let alone on the pier.
Yeah,
we never
played
on the pier.
We want to try and sink the pier
so
tonight.
People could just
with sheer rock and roll.
With rock.
People just rock really hard. Then
that's the plan.
We came a few years ago and they had Slaves played at the horror house, and
I've heard about
the horror house.
like
They had to close it because there were too many people and they were worried the pier would sink.
This is what we. This is
Yeah,
the
it'll
situation
be the
we want
same
today.
thing.
Basically, is what
I
we're
mean,
saying.
it wouldn't be. I would
I don't
die.
want any
I'm not a
casualties.
strong
no
swimmer.
one's going to die.
No
It's
one's
just.
Just
casualties,
going to make the
no
news and make us
The
famous.
pier is going to sink with all the people in it. But
Everyone
no
will
casualties.
be fine and not traumatized at all. Yeah, there'll be no trauma.
And everyone
They'll
will,
be like, that
everyone
was
will
the best
come
thing
away
ever.
being like, sick.
It'll be
Yeah.
like Woodstock 99. People will be like, this was horrible, but also the best moment of my life. You know?
It's a landmark moment when the pier just collapses
Yeah.
under the weight
Out of
of
sheer
Rock
rock.
and roll.
Out of sheer rock
the
and
weight
roll.
of being the best band in the world.
It's too much.
Essentially, is what-
Of course,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
of course.
Oh, hard out here.
The expectations have been raised for later, which is going to be great. Can't wait to.
I feel like if that does happen, like no one will hear this because it'll probably just be used as evidence.
Yeah, we'll be sued.
Yeah, we'll actually be in prison, so.
It's been like Lime Garden arrested after premeditating the sinking of a
It's
120-year-old
already been on our
Victorian
Instagram
pier.
stories.
These are levels. How has 2023 been so far? How has it been for you guys? How does it feel? Lots going on, lots of shows all over the world.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, it's been kind of a slow year actually in terms of shows, but epic shows.
Epic
More
ones.
epic shows. Less shows.
Quantity of a quality.
Yeah,
No,
Jesus
quality.
Christ!
Yeah.
Just a few massive shows. Nothing big.
But a slow one,
Yeah,
ultimately.
It's a slow burn, you know.
Pure chilling.
We
you know
haven't
how
done the
it is.
arena tour. We
Pure-
just decided
nah,
not to.
that's
It's
one
slow
man.
burn.
Yeah, it's slow burner. No, it's been amazing. We went to the US for the first time
Yeah.
in March, which was the most fun I've ever had in my
It's
life.
bizarre. So bizarre, but crazy. Just, yeah.
Yeah. Talk us through your US adventure.
Oh
Like, was there anything that was very surprising to you guys, or like?
It was expensive. It was very
It was like, where's
expensive.
the deals? Like,
And
And people were more American than I anticipated. I knew I was going to America, but they were so American.
It's true.
pickup trucks
Jamie's
everywhere.
just like passed me the mic, and I don't think I can say anything that isn't. hasn't been said by you.
I was surprised.
I knew we were going to America, but they were just so American.
So American.
It was
So cowboys and
They're
We
real.
went line
Cowboys
dancing
are real.
Wow.
with.
So are you saying it's like if you like weren't from here and you came over and everyone had like a bowler hat on and was eating a scone
exactly.
at all times?
Excuse me,
Like,
sir. Like that. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
And the food was just like ungodly salty though. Like I didn't feel good
On
when I
the
got
plane
back.
back, we all swelled up.
Our
actually.
feet, I couldn't take our shoes off. They were really. We were really. It's because we ate a lot of barbecue and fried chicken,
Lots of beef,
tacos.
beef. Actually, there was one day where we had beef for breakfast, lunch, and
It was a lot of day. It was a good day. It was
What's
the high life.
beef for breakfast? What does that entail?
breakfast tacos.
They
With
just put
beef?
meat in everything.
Yeah, it was banging.
And then they had these
Wow.
ones that were sausage hot dogs, but they'd injected cheese into the middle of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
like
a
liquidy
donut
wet
hot
cheese.
dog,
Yeah, it was
if you
good.
will.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, so instead of jam, it was just cheese,
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
cheese.
It was lovely.
I think like when the whole like leaving the EU thing was happening, people were like, oh, we're just going to relax a lot of our food laws because like they're too strict. And then you look at America and you're like, no, they're strict enough. I don't need.
Don't need
Yeah,
that.
I don't need to
no.
bite into
I
a hot
didn't
dog and get
feel
cheese.
good.
No.
I'm assuming that that's illegal here. I hope it's illegal here.
I hope so too, because it wasn't. Well,
Well, I loved it.
but it didn't make me feel good.
No, I
But it didn't make me feel good.
Made me-
I'm gonna be honest.
It's like the freedom of like a 4-year-old where it's like, I want to eat all the sweets.
Yeah.
And it was great. And then I felt terrible.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then
That's
the
what we
next
were like.
day,
I learned that
again,
Yeah.
more.
More. That's what we like. I felt like we were on some sort
those
of
boxes of
school
cookies.
trip.
And they kept they were giving out these energy drinks called C4s, and they don't sell them in the UK.
C4s.
And there was one ingredient in the back, and we were like, what the hell is this? Never heard of it. But it was insane. Like we would do one and it would just make us feel.
I'd like vibrate.
It was great. It was
If we were ever like
really
feeling the
good.
jet lag, we'd be like, oh, let's get C4. Oh.
Isn't this a thing like because like all of the like stuff they have about how dangerous vaping is in America is because there's no limits on like what they can put in them. So they're, like the amount of nicotine is like smoking like a carton of cigarettes. They're like oh yeah, kids are getting like popcorn lung from vaping. Just like what is the country doing? Like what's happening over there? I just get these like news. I mean, you've been recently. I just get the news stories looking at like, is this like some kind of Mad Max hellscape?
Yeah,
like,
sort of. Yeah, sure.
I loved it though.
Yeah, great. We would go back, but
All the same foods.
I love the takeaways so far from the US trip is just, God, the food we ate. Like, it's mad.
good.
Shows were all right as well, yeah? Yeah.
The shows were good, to be fair.
Yeah, it's good.
It was actually crazy. We played 3 or 4? 3. 4? Played a lot.
Four. We did
Played
three,
4.
three memorable and one.
One
one that we were so tired.
one that just kind of fell to the wayside.
Yeah, it was quite fun because we were so jet lagged. I feel like we were on a bit of a silly wavelength
goofy mood.
where we were just
Plus with the
having a
energy
great
drinks.
time. Yeah, it was a
Jet lag ain't
chaos.
live.
It was
I
chaos.
break a string, and then when the energy drink sort of kicked in, it the anxiety from that was like
Trying to change the string.
horrendous.
Our set time was like getting shorter and shorter, and like Layla was like shaking from the energy drink trying to change the string.
This guy was trying to help me. He was being really nice, but he wasn't helping at all.
And I was just scorning at him like, "What's he doing? What's he doing? Leave me alone!
We
Leave me alone!"
need to play now.
Yeah,
we need to
quick,
play
quick.
now.
Come on! Yeah.
She's got this. And you're there like, help me. I
Shaking.
can't do this.
And that was the British Music
fun.
Embassy.
Shout out, BME.
Shout out. Also, where we got the hot dogs with cheese in.
Yeah, also the same
Thank
place.
you.
So
At the British Music
Yeah,
Embassy.
yeah.
Okay, they've got
Please.
some answering to do for you, because this sounds like chaos the whole entire time.
If anyone is American and is listening, can you write in and let us know whether the cheese hot dogs is an American thing or something the British have done to like pretend to
to
slander the Americans?
Very true.
Yeah, no, they do that everywhere here. It's disgusting. I don't know why they do it. Yeah.
But I guess amazing experience, and also, yeah, I guess like you say, starting kind of like the year and kind of like having that kind of experience as well, and now kind of like kicking into the rest of it. Obviously, at Great Escape, like, how does it feel? I guess being back and kind of like, yeah, doing this kind of like slot where you're like you say, moving up the bill, playing these kind of like, I guess, late night things and everything like that. How does it kind of feel for you guys, especially being from Brighton, of course?
Great. It's
Good as hell.
Yeah, it's so fun. And late night sets are always so fun.
Yeah.
Because everyone's pissed.
Yeah, exactly. Crucially.
It's a party.
Yeah. And we love that, you know.
Yeah.
We like a party.
Yeah.
And everyone looks loosened up.
Then we can just go back to our humble abodes.
Yeah. No
Oh, it's
trains,
the
no
dream-
buses.
Oh, it's that you have the
B&B
dream here.
prices are insane.
We
So
do. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
through
easy.
the roof.
I mean, there is part of me though, like I'm staying with a friend, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like they're away," and they're like, "You can cat sit. Oh, thanks so much." And literally, they're like, "Maybe I could rent this out for like £800. Maybe I just get like 6 people sleeping on the living room floor."
Do you become a landlord? Like all of a sudden, you're like, yeah, I could do this actually.
I wasn't principled. I just didn't have the opportunity.
There it is. Yes, of course, amazing. And yeah, kind of obviously like playing on the pier as well. First time playing on the pier. You're
Yeah,
saying first time playing on the pier.
We came here last year and the vibes were great.
Yeah.
We were really excited when we saw we playing here.
Yes, and also another venue in Brighton to tick off. I guess
Exactly.
because you must have done a lot.
Fair few.
Running out.
Yeah,
we've done it,
Yeah.
I've done all of them.
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't normally a venue out with Great Escape, so I guess in Great Escape, then we've still got some to take off. But yeah,
We've done the rounds.
just the dome, yeah.
Oh, we've done the dome.
Dome.
Oh, we did the dome, yeah, but not these guys.
that's okay.
Oh, we haven't done Brighton Centre
let's not
either.
talk about
We
it.
need to do that one.
Yeah, you're like,
don't talk about
we've done the dome, but I don't know about you two. Like, I don't know what's going on there. And I guess like looking ahead, obviously this kind of like kickstarts. I guess for the summer for you, is that a busy summer that's kind of like coming up?
It's actually making me feel sick thinking about it.
It makes
chaos.
me feel sick.
Every single weekend of July and August. Just to do it,
June,
it's
basically.
July or August where we're in a different country every week. Which
one
is-
of them,
It's
yeah.
so it's
It's amazing.
great.
It's just
great.
like insane.
Any ones that stand out where you're like, oh, we're going there?
Yeah, Switzerland.
I'm really excited to go to Luxembourg with the girls because all my family's there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also Glastonbury.
Oh yeah, Glastonbury. Yeah.
Oh, that
That's
one.
gonna be-
That little one.
Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that one? Pretty underground. Pretty underground.
Don't want to say it's all
Yeah.
right. It's all right.
Yeah.
There's stuff going on
Yeah,
there.
we are unbelievably excited for that.
Iceland at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, we're going there in October, I think,
Jake.
or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's this Iceland Airways.
Yeah, baby.
I went there last year and
Was
I
it
ate
good?
12 hot dogs in 4 days.
No
and it
way.
was the
Were they
best
good?
time. Oh.
So many donuts.
How, of course they were good.
I'm gonna
What
have some
other
too.
scenario would I eat 12 in 4 days? They're so good.
Really?
And they're also like the only affordable food. So
Yeah, yeah.
Well, good thing I like
it's a
hot
mix. But you know, they make the ketchup with like apples or something. I wake up in the night craving them, and I know I can't get them anywhere.
Really?
I'm thinking like maybe I'll go back to Reykjavik. You know, people get really into Iceland, and you're like, you know, people keep going back, and they're like, I love it so much. I reckon it's the hot dogs.
Really?
They
Maybe they
claim
put
it's
something
like,
in them.
I love Sigur Rós and like 24-hour day, the volcano. It's the hot dogs.
Yeah.
They love the hot dogs.
That's what
Definitely.
they're there for. Well, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for the hot dog.
I love that basically the basis of this chat so far has been variations of hot dogs.
Yeah.
So we've done hot dog with cheese, hot dogs with Iceland. Like,
Stop.
yeah. Are we hungry?
I'm really
are we?
hungry.
Yeah. We're diving in. We want that food quickly, to be fair. And I guess for you, obviously, like you say, like you did obviously the festival kind of like circuit last year with a variety of stuff. Like going into the second year, and I guess like the next step for you guys as a band, can you see that kind of like right? We're into like a new, I guess, like moment for you guys. Like, is that very much the
Yeah.
feeling?
Definitely. I think so. I feel like we feel, I don't know, we're very cemented in our sound now and who we are as a band and like what we want to do. So I think coming into this festival season, it's like, just feel ready to slay.
Bigger, badder than ever.
And
Amen.
hotter.
And harder.
And harder.
Bigger, badder, hotter
And
than
hotter.
ever.
Yeah, you know it.
You know it, you know
Yeah.
it. Get that on the backdrop, you know, you'll be fine. Yeah, fine. Just think about
On
it.
the
Just think about it. Just think about
kick
it.
Maybe I'll get a custom kick. Oh.
We'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Exactly. And obviously, I guess you don't have to reveal too much, but obviously looking ahead, new music, everything like that. Are you excited? Obviously, loads of stuff kind of like, I guess, planned, I guess. Are you looking forward to kind of like getting that out in the world? And like you say, is that an extension of kind of like you're saying, your sound that you kind of feel like you've cemented in now? Like, I guess, what can people
absolutely.
expect, I guess?
It's like no skips.
No skips.
Yeah.
We recorded
We-
an album a couple of weeks ago.
Very nice.
And it's no skips.
And it's no
skips.
skips.
No skips. Single
Not gonna lie, it's so good.
Like, I actually weed a tiny bit when we were listening to.
I actually saw that. Yeah.
I saw that.
Like a little bit.
A little bit went on
it's
went on my
really, really
shoes,
long, or it's really, really good. Because
No,
if
it's
it's
so
like
good.
6
It's
hours
so good.
long,
I got
I'd
so
probably
good.
wee in the
No,
middle
no.
as well.
It's
so
quite
good
short, to be fair.
That I piss myself.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to say on that.
Nice. Is that get that on the kick drum? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. This is so good. You'll
One of
piss
the
yourself.
quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that on the posters. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. That's all
The
I'm
album
saying.
art.
Maybe. You will piss yourself. You
That's
will.
the name of the album.
Will piss yourself.
Spoiler.
Spoiler! You will piss yourself. By Lime Garden, the debut album out now. Incredible. Well, we're looking forward to that. Looking forward to later. Because it is this show, because we are at the Great Escape, I'm going to play a little quick game with you guys. I mean, out of many bands that we've had on this show, I feel like you are the most ready for a game out of
We love a
anyone.
game.
We love
We
it.
love
We love a
Scheming,
game. We love a
puzzle.
game. We
Yeah,
love a
we
game.
love it.
We're going to play a game which basically revolves around. It's the Great Escape, everyone. We all love the Great Escape. We all love great escaping.
I've actually just thought, I think you're one of the only bands where this theme doesn't really work, because it's all about going on holiday, and this is the place you're from. But here we are.
Every day's a holiday.
Every day's a holiday when you're in Brighton. Am I right?
Hashtag visit Brighton. Any sponsorship we can
Sponsored
get,
by
visit Brighton. Please give us a shout. We'll take it. So what we're going to do, we're going to name 2 different scenarios and places, and we just want to know which one you'd collectively, as a band, want to go to. Jake, do you want to go first?
Yeah, would you rather spend a week adrift in the sea or lost in the jungle?
Drifting the sea.
He's choking Layla. You can't swim.
This feels like one of those game shows.
I'm sorry.
Jake, please repeat that in the microphone very quickly, which was that you can't swim.
I can't swim.
She's getting lessons though.
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Sorry, please introduce yourself. Sorry, you're being recorded, so just introduce yourself. Sorry,
You're on the
sorry,
podcast.
for the readers, we've left one of the boxes over
Very
here. What's your
suave
name
gentleman has
and what
just
do you do
entered
here?
the room.
My name is Daniel Segedy. I'm
You know what I
general
mean.
manager.
You're a manager of
You know what I'm
Horatio's.
saying.
Looking forward to tonight?
Yes, I am.
Sensational. Looking forward to Lime Garden?
Always.
We will have the box come over.
He
That'd be
doesn't have a
great.
fucking clue who we are.
No clue. No clue.
But a new fan, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Think about it. Think about it. Adrift in the sea or lost in the jungle?
I think
Jungle. I'm sorry, jungle. I mean, for safety.
Yeah,
If we
typical.
want to survive.
Yeah,
Swing up some vines.
yeah, jungle.
Ride an elephant. Eat some fruit.
Yeah.
Jungle.
That's lovely.
A jungle. A solid jungle, to be fair. A solid jungle.
Get lost.
Oh my god, there's a seagull here. And a seagull.
You're from Brighton.
Yeah, I still hate them though. They get bigger every
one wasn't
month.
even close.
Not
This
bad.
audio format's really going well. A seagull just flew near. I should probably clarify. Yeah, panic ensued.
The next one for you. On a cruise staffed entirely by mice, or a cruise staffed entirely by rabbits.
Rabbits.
Really?
Oh, come on.
But you
What's you thinking?
You love little
I
mice.
love little mice, but I prefer little rabbits.
What if mice were in suits?
Are they bunnies? Or
Nice and schemy.
Yeah.
They are rabbits. They're proper rabbits.
Clarify the difference.
baby rabbits?
And rabbits are
Bigger ones.
sort of like a standard size, aren't they, rabbits?
I think the rabbits wouldn't be very good.
This is, I would think the mice seem more
I think
industrious.
you
The
could
mice would be great.
Circus.
Yeah, they would maybe be. Whereas I feel like rabbits would be a bit slow, maybe.
Yeah.
That's fine. So they don't count for nibble.
That's true.
Yeah, but they like
nibbling.
cooking the buffet in there, you know?
Rabbits can't be aggressive. Really?
They can be from first experience.
Oh, no, doesn't want to talk about it.
That's a story for another podcast.
So what are we going with? Are we going with? What are we going
Rabbits.
with? Rabbits. We're going with rabbits for Layla. That's for Layla. None of us will want to be on that cruise apart from Layla. Jump overboard.
It was enough of a convincing argument. You're like, yes, rabbits, yeah. Wins out.
Would you rather go on a long weekend hiking with Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
Beyonce. Yeah. Of course. Queen Bee.
Show your work in here, guys. It's a pretty quick game.
Beyonce. Like she's.
Sorry, and also
she
Taylor
is
Swift.
Beyonce.
Oh, now you've explained it. I see.
Thank you, Tippet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look,
Taylor
we're not
Swift
the biggest.
Not going to be great.
Don't worry, no one
biggest
listens to
T-Swizzle.
this, so like, it's fine.
Taylor, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're lovely, but I
I'm
just
all
think
meant Taylor
Beyonce
Swift
will
fan.
be a
Yeah,
bit
let's go
more
straight for Taylor.
Fun.
Yeah.
A bit more fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Beyonce.
Beyonce.
And you can
And I like
maybe-
Beyonce's music.
Yeah,
so
more
I
than
don't like Taylor Swift.
I'm afraid to say. Sorry
The
to any
Beyonce.
Swifties out there.
Well, coming up next on the Great Escape podcast, Taylor Swift will be joining us after this, so we'll get her thoughts.
Favourite band? Lime Garden.
The choice is Lime Garden or English teacher. We'll see what she says.
Oh, battle.
Let's see what she says in a bit. An all-you-can-eat day out or a bottomless brunch of your favourite drink.
Or you can eat.
Yeah, we can eat.
that was
Oh, you
solid.
can eat.
Yeah, we love food. We've said before to you before this podcast, we're like meerkats.
nibbles.
Yeah.
We share our food.
And we've spoken about food already a lot on this
Yeah, yeah,
podcast.
it's been a lot
it's
of
only
food
right.
talk.
It's only right that it would be food.
It's only right. Are you, if you're doing like an all-you-can-eat buffet, are you the multiple portions or one giant portion?
Multiple.
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 Yeah.
Because you want to find out what's good.
And you're prolonging the
You know.
experience.
Enjoy the little
That's true.
different
That's true.
flavours.
Yeah.
Jamie's a food pervert, by the way.
What does that
We
mean?
go to Rockaway Beach and Butlins. I'm glad you asked. Well, don't eat what you eat. I've never met a man who eats more disturbing food than
Like
Jamie.
what?
Like, okay, so his
Like
go-to food when he's at home is like rice, gravy, tinned hot dogs, and chili flakes.
I think the term food pervert is completely accurate then.
Yes, yeah. And
I
then
think that's,
at the Butlins
justified.
buffet, it was literally at the point where it was like he'd come over and you'd be like, "Could you explain what's on the plate, please? Because I've been over there and I don't know how you've got this from that." And then it would just be on the side, would just be like he just got like a pate log at one point with no bread, and he was just eating it like.
Ew.
Defend yourself.
Yeah.
For the pate log, I kind of thought it was kind of like a new kind of sausage, if you will. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Christmas time,
yeah.
I can crack into a bit of pate.
But in a log shape.
Loose, like a mini roll.
Yeah.
Well, you were just eating
Like
it.
a mini
You
roll.
were just eating it.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Oh, that is not right. that
It's
is
day
not.
one of this festival. I don't need this.
No.
Well, not
Sorry.
Maybe at
No.
home.
Maybe at home.
Our entire friendship is me trying to get you to realise that you eat weird by asking every band we talk to, is this weird or not? Like literally to the point where like Jamie sends a picture of his dinner and like none of us can work out about 4 of the 9 ingredients most of the time.
Innovative.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Just wait for the dork brunch That'll happen soon.
Just loose logs.
Yeah, loose logs of pate
Word
flying
log
around.
as well.
That should be a new segment on the podcast.
Loose
Who can
log.
eat a log of pate the quickest?
What, just record the audio?
Literally just the audio.
And they're out. Should we do one more, Jake?
Yeah, I've gone off of the list, so you can go.
You lost track, haven't you? You're falling apart. Okay, we'll do one more.
Well, that was deep.
Okay, trapped in a really nice mansion with an indoor pool, or camping in a tiny tent in the woods. I'll be honest with you. I think there's one clear choice
no,
here.
so who wrote that far?
Yeah, hold on.
Come on, that's a
No,
no-brainer.
what I'm saying is you're trapped in there. You can't leave. You can't go outside,
How long for?
and it's non-smoking
Oh.
for a week.
Doesn't bother
How small's the tent?
Well, it's like tent size, but you've got the joy of the woods.
I
You
think I
know.
might go for the tent, you know?
Siggy.
Yeah.
If I was trapped indefinitely in a mansion,
Siggy.
I'm at a level with you. I've made one
No,
worse
I'll
and
just
one
be in
better
your
because you were all
hot
so
box
obvious
tent.
that you wanted one, so I
What
just sort
would
of
happen
changed it.
if you smoked a ciggy in the mansion?
Like I don't know, like lung cancer in 30 to 40 years probably.
That's,
oh,
that's
well, that's
anyway.
That's sort of.
Yeah, lung
Yeah.
cancer in like 30 to 40 minutes maybe.
Oh wow.
I go back
Right,
to
10, I think.
No,
Yeah.
I've just got to sit in your hot box tent.
No, we're going outside for a stick in the tent.
outside.
Then we get the whole. We get the
What,
woods.
smoke outside?
Yeah, you get the woods. You like to escape
Yeah,
from the tent.
yeah, you do you.
And we'd have a piss porch.
We never piss.
In latitude, we.
Sorry, yeah.
I
Sorry,
don't
you
give a
can't
fuck.
just. You so quickly
piss
went.
porch.
And we can have a piss porch.
Latitude, we had a piss porch.
It was horrible. By the
we,
end.
we were
Oh.
like I don't know why we did it. I think we were just hammered.
I think yeah.
And you didn't want to go outside, I guess.
Yeah, and we just had this sort of like. We just had a porch where we would just piss in the porch, and you'd have to like avoid standing on it when you came out of the tent. Yeah. It was gross.
Festival season soon
It was-
approaches.
Yeah.
What did
we got
you
a new
think
tent.
would happen? Like you had to avoid stepping on it when you left the tent. Like that's because you pissed in the pool.
Yeah.
I don't really know why we pissed
It
in
was
it.
the grass. It was the grass. Yeah.
We should have just
Yeah, but-
gone.
We should have just gone to the toilet.
Gone to the
really.
toilet.
Yeah.
It was going to be Spurs Festival. We were feeling funky.
But then where did you think the piss? You thought it would just like sink into the grass
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
trace would remain.
Yeah.
Have
But
you
it
ever
just-
been
it just-
outside
it
when it
falls-
rained like
falls
10 hours ago?
Yeah,
It's
well,
still.
this is the thing. This is what happened.
I don't know why. You know this
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you this now.
We
This
live
is what
and
happened.
we learn, guys. This
We
is
live
what
and we
it's all
learn.
about.
Every
Yeah.
year is a new experience.
It is. And this year, no more piss porch.
No more.
No more.
Well, I hope
just get
there's
pissed
not one
tent.
here tonight at the Dork stage on the pier. Because if there is a piss porch, pier's
that could be
porch.
the ocean though.
So
Oh,
true.
isn't the
you
ocean
could
just one
you
big
could
toilet?
just-
It would drain into the sea. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
And then we'd all fall in the sea because it'll collapse.
Covered in
And then
piss.
you'd be
Yeah.
covered in our piss.
Covered in
Sounds
piss.
great.
And
Yeah.
with that anticipated look at the Lime Garden set tonight, which is going to collapse into a sea of piss. Lime Garden, it's been a pleasure.
Thank
It's been a
you.
lovely time.
You too.
As always, looking forward to the set. We'll report back on how good it is. And if that happens.
In the magazine, not to you.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Beg you give us 5-star review.
Let's see.
We don't star reviews, so yeah, we will.
Would you like a ciggy?
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
some of those golden Virginia.
Cheese stuffed dog.
Yeah, we'll all be eating hot dogs filled with cheese in no time. We'll be living the high life. We'll be living the high life. Which Lime Garden song would you like to play, Lime Garden, on the radio show?
I don't know. What have you not played?
That's a really good question, actually.
It's really
No,
people haven't heard.
the most recent one probably.
Let's play
Right,
bitter.
let's do that one then. Yeah.
Then let's
whack
play
that
Bitter
on.
then.
Bang
This
on,
is Bitter.
bang on.
And that was Lime Garden on the pier.
Bang on. Bang on.
She's waiting for it. I'm the story. Now you're the one morning. Because the grass is greener once it's rained. Even though you know that's not quite my take. Time begins to let us heal. 1 minute you're numb, and the next you feel. I fear to love myself. Because I've done it before, and I'll do it again. And I begin to
It's Great Escape Day 2.
It is day 2. It's Friday. We are not on a pier. We're actually in a very nice
Walls, a ceiling.
Yeah,
The whole
walls,
shebang.
ceiling. It's really nice. It's definitely wet. It's definitely a bit cold outside, but it's fine. It's great. So we're joined now by Nell Mescal. Nell,
Thank you so much
how
for
are we
having
doing?
me. I'm great.
How's it feel? How's your day been so far? How are
It's-
we enjoying Great Escape?
It's
Brighton?
been so lovely. I've seen loads of people walking by that I know, which has been nice. I've hid from the rain, which has been so
Even
fun.
better.
And now we're listening to the best music ever.
Yeah,
and
we've
this
collectively
lovely-
decided that we're going to just stay here.
Yeah.
So if you
Tom Jones into Billy Joel into the Buggles.
the Buggles,
They
yeah.
are hosting a new karaoke night, is all I'm saying.
well,
There you go.
see you here later. Then.
Everyone get down to the Maris and Otter.
Brilliant. Glad, yeah, shout out. How are things in general with you? How has kind of like this year been for you? Obviously, music out there, playing those shows. Like, how's it been kind of this year?
It's been really fun. I can't believe we're already in May. It's just been bizarre. Like, it's so weird when you're staging out your year in singles and songs and stuff. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay, first song's done. And it's so exciting. And then you're like, okay, the next one hasn't even begun. So it's just been wild. And we got some kind of cool gigs coming up that has just been really exciting to just be able to share with people. And
Yeah.
I hate keeping secrets. So it's like nice to be able to announce some
You
of the
might
shows
be in
that
the
we're
wrong
playing.
business.
Yeah. They're
Don't
like,
remind
I'm
me.
talking about something. Oh no.
But I'm the worst. Like, I will say like a week before being like, I hate that I can't tell you this. And then everyone's like, you can tell us. And I'm like, I probably will before I'm allowed.
I simply can't tell
Give
you.
me 5 minutes of convincing yourself I won't.
Yeah. Everyone's moved on to like another
Yeah.
subject. You're like, so I'm doing this. You've got it
exactly.
out of me. Keep
Yeah,
it a
yeah,
secret
yeah.
though. Keep it a secret.
But yeah, no, so things have been really fun. Really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fun stuff as well.
Yeah.
And kind of like, I guess like putting music out there and kind of showing, I guess, more of you as an artist. Has that been great to kind of see the reaction as well as you do that?
Yeah, it's been really cool because you like write all these songs and they're all ready and you just don't know when to put them out and you don't know which ones will resonate at the right time. And it can be really, I just want to be like, look at all this music that I've been making. So to only be able to do it in like one song or like, you know what I mean? It can be like really tough because you just want to like shout the music that you've got.
Yeah.
So then when you finally get a song out, it's the best feeling. It's like a birthday.
It must be funny as well when people come out. I love that new song, and you're like, I'm sick of that. I've done it some months ago. I've moved on now. You know, keep up, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
That was months ago.
Yeah, no, it's so fun. It's the best part of it, like getting to just share that with people. And like shows are so fun, especially when at least one person knows the words. You're like,
You're
I
going to
see
say
you.
when at least one person comes.
That as well.
Expectation.
When they come and they know the words.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, the cherry on top
That
of it.
is.
all,
It's
to be honest.
Christmas Day.
Yeah. And what's it been like? I guess like obviously you've done a kind of a lot of like a range of like supports as well. Like what's it been like? I guess playing to different crowds as well. Because like obviously you did like the Phoebe Green support. I think end of last year. Was
Yeah.
that? Yeah. And also you did like stuff like that. But then also like going to different like what's that kind of been like? Has there been like some highlights for you?
Yeah. Supports are so fun because like I made one of my best friends. Phoebe Green is one of the closest people to me now, which is like just
Shout
a
out
bonus.
Phoebe Green. Shout out Phoebe
shout
Green.
out Phoebe Green.
Friend of the show.
Friend
Yeah.
of the
Friend of the
show.
show. Been
Best
before.
album of last year. Quote
True.
me on it.
True.
Jamie, it's true. I don't think we could shut down the amount of guests we have on here.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't be
yeah.
going out like, yes, that was the best album.
Yeah, if anyone, anyone
I
else
can
this
shut
week.
them
Yeah,
down.
yes, thank you, Nell. Yeah.
But yeah, like that's so fun. And I feel like with supports, like your only job is to just make people excited for the main act. So like,
But that can
really,
be tough though. So like, if you're
Yeah.
saying it was a great time, that shows that you're pretty good at that, right?
Well, it was just
Feel
really
like
fun.
it's-
Like, we did have like lots of like we were playing Blackpool. And we had to sound check in front of the audience because there was a problem with it. So it was like that was difficult, but like so funny. And now if that ever happens again, I know how to deal
You're
with
ready
it.
to go.
You just have to have a lot of jokes ready, whether they're good or bad. I did speak about Irish dancing for 10 minutes straight, and I didn't know what was happening because I was blacked out. And I turned around to the band, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
10 minutes
And they're
straight.
like, why are you telling us now? Why didn't you tell us 10 minutes ago when you started talking about
Why
it?
did you not
Yeah,
stop
the
me?
sound wasn't working, and they were like, say something, and I was like, so Irish dancing. I'm not good at it. Anyone else? Silence.
We at Truck last year, we spoke to Sigrid, and my
Yes.
girlfriend, who is Irish, was in the audience, and she just started heckling her about Irish dancing.
Yes.
What is it with you guys?
No,
Honestly.
Sigrid talked about like going like Irish dancing
Yeah,
once.
and my girlfriend immediately was like, started being like, this is this. And this is
Yeah.
Maybe you can go on for 10 minutes. Right?
Yeah. And I will right now.
And I will right now, yeah. What's the biggest fact about Irish dancing that everyone should know?
I will make it one about me about Irish dancing.
Absolutely.
Is that I was single-handedly the worst in our dance class. Like I would be, my best friend was the best. Like she still is, still dances, is so amazing. And it went in like series of like, if you were good at it, you got to have a longer break. So like you do your 1, 2, 3s for like 10 minutes and then you're sitting down. And I was up working. Or nobody wants to work anymore except for me. I was there for 40 minutes. I got a 5-minute break and my dogs would chew up my shoes. So it was just all a mess.
I mean, to be fair,
I can't talk about it
at least
for 10
you got a
minutes.
bit older and then you were like, oh, it turns out that's not actually a vital skill in life.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just here for the participation medal and let's move along.
They're like, it's great to be here. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Lovely again.
You are probably the best person around this table at Irish dancing.
And speak on it. I am.
Let me make that clear.
40 minutes of practice.
Yeah, I am, to be fair. We can definitely give you that one, 100%.
Thank you.
And obviously, looking ahead, obviously, you're playing later today, Jubilee Square. We were talking just before we started recording. You used to live in Brighton that overlooked Jubilee Square. How is that is that going to be a weird moment? You're like, that's where I used to live over
I'll
there.
probably make a really bad joke about it.
Yes,
and then I'm
or
probably going to have to be like, I don't live there now, so no one follow me home. Which I've just ruined my joke. That's what I was planning on
This
saying the
comes
whole
out
day.
after.
It's like, yeah.
amazing.
You're
Okay,
fine.
So now
great.
you have to say the joke.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, it's really cool. I feel like this year has been a lot of like full circle moments. And so like this is just another one of those, which is like just really cool and exciting.
Yeah, it must be great.
Yeah.
And I guess looking forward for you kind of as well. Like you say, a lot of shows kind of like getting out there. Like, does it feel like you're kind of like, I don't know, just growing as an artist? Can you feel that as you kind of like go along? Like,
Yeah, it's excruciating. It's like you're watching yourself grow and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I
doing
was
this.
that person last month and now I'm this person. Like it is crazy. And it makes me worried for like the next year of just like how different is it going to get? Do you know what I mean? Like but it's so cool. And like every single thing that I've gotten to do has been such a joy. And I'm very lucky that like I've just had these experiences with great people. And so yeah, I'm so excited to see what happens.
Just take it as it comes.
Yeah,
like you say.
exactly.
And if not, stand-up comedy career.
Irish dancing career.
Irish dancing
I was
career.
gonna
You name
say,
it.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
TV Green's
Maybe
roadie
both.
career.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll take any of this. We'll go. We'll do it all, to be honest with you. And I guess looking forward at new music as well. Like, I guess what can people? Obviously, we've heard kind of like a few different like tracks and a different kind of like style change. Like as you kind of like go along. Like, have you got like a clear direction of kind of like where you're gonna go and what you're gonna put out there?
I feel like the professional answer is to be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
But I think I've just had so much fun making the music that I've been making, which is also like a cliche. I've just been writing what I've been having fun with writing. And eventually I'll put myself in a little lane. But at the moment I've just been like writing with people and writing by myself and whatever feels right, I'm going to put out, which is I'm so lucky that I have a team that are like, yeah, if that feels right to you, let's do it.
Yeah.
And it's exciting having like a load of different songs that are kind of different to each other. And I love seeing someone come to the show for the first time and like most of the set is stuff they've never heard and just seeing their reactions. So yeah, it's really fun. And I'm very lucky that I have that freedom to just be like, this is the next one.
Yeah. Here's the next step. Here's what I'm going to do next.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening. Nice.
Yeah.
Big year ahead,
Yeah.
basically. They're like, oh God, actually a big year.
Yeah.
A lot of touring coming up.
Yeah, the summer's packed, loads of festivals. I'm supporting Dermot Kennedy in the summer as well, and Pink, which is just like so cool.
Just Pink. Yeah.
Just Pink.
Throw that in at the end.
Regular.
Oh, and also Pink.
Just also,
Yeah,
just also.
her,
Pink.
the best. So it's just really cool. Like there's no other, like this is a very weird job that I get to do and it's so fun.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever encountered Pink during my job. So,
No.
No.
I don't think that's ever come up.
No. I was actually over there. No, it's coming around. But amazing. Well, because it is The Great Escape and because it is this show, we're getting to the serious questions now, which is we're going to play a game.
Fantastic.
And it's all about great escaping. Isn't that right, Jake?
Yes.
Great.
Is it?
I didn't know if that was rhetorical.
Yeah. Yes, it is. What we're going to do is we're going to name two different, holidays or like weekends or like trips. And we just want to know which one you'd rather go for out of the two.
Do I have to explain why?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, imagine it's this. Why? Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
Absolutely refuse.
Don't ask.
I would never tell you that. That's really personal.
Yeah. How dare you ask such a personal question?
5 minutes after you're like, I just can't keep a secret.
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape. Jake, do you want to go first? With the first one?
Yeah, would you rather spend a week adrift at sea or trapped in a jungle? Lost in a jungle, not trapped. I guess.
Lost in a jungle.
Ooh.
That's my dream scenario. Can't tell you why.
Can't tell you why.
It's a very complicated reasoning.
You know what? We were talking a lot of sea-related things today. We were talking about Titanic. No spoilers. I haven't seen it. That's my one big joke of the day.
This is all going to come out later in the set, everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll report back if they actually
We'll stand
landed.
at the front and say it just before you do.
Yeah.
Throw you off.
I just tell my jokes that I can't say. Yeah, that's just is not. I was going to say that's not my scene to be stuck in the water. I don't think it's anybody's scene. I
not my
used to
jam.
sail. Here's a sidetrack. So I used to sail in the summer.
Amazing.
And one summer I nearly drowned. And I was stuck under the mast.
Oh.
No one's allowed to laugh. That's a serious.
That's not a joke. Not a joke. Not a joke.
It's
Not a
not
joke.
a
Not a
joke.
joke. Not a joke. Not a joke. Not a
I've
joke.
got a
If you
fun
laugh,
anecdote
pause it.
about sailing. Yeah, so I nearly died.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Titanic
anecdote.
about me.
Yeah.
That's probably
Not that
yeah.
you know what
Not
Titanic's
that
about.
I've not seen it, so no,
I
no
don't know what happens
spoilers.
to it. No.
So yeah, jungle, because I feel like I would be able to survive in that scenario.
No masts.
I've seen enough Bear Grylls. I've seen enough. Walking Dead isn't related to that, but
But I suppose if you're
kind
prepared
of.
for that,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
I'm preparing for that.
Okay.
that's our next. That's the next year.
Yeah, I'm preparing for that.
Doing a load of these gigs, and then
Then I'm prepping.
just getting ready. Just
No,
getting
I'm-
ready.
Gold, getting some tinned food, and buying an old army base.
I'm already prepping.
I've got a bunker.
My tour manager can confirm that every time we're on tour, I'm like, who in this car would die first? Then why isn't it me?
Basic prepped for death.
Keeping morale high, isn't it?
Yeah. Really,
Yeah, yeah.
really come around the team
Yeah.
there. A strong reason. I mean, we're going down a seafront here. Is on a cruise staffed entirely by mice,
Okay.
or a cruise entirely by rabbits.
Rabbits,
Rabbits,
of course. Because rabbits are kind of hopping along.
Mm.
Whereas mice, where are they going?
Yeah, they're just like scribbling around, aren't they?
No one knows what they're doing. They're just
I'm not
making
even going to
noise.
pretend to know what any of that means. I refuse to engage. Mice, no one knows what
Yeah, I'm
they're doing.
looking at you really seriously. I'm like-
and that's why I wouldn't want to be on a cruise with them.
just
You
around.
don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? They're all. That's like demo dogs, like from Stranger Things. Like, what are they doing?
What are they up to?
Yeah,
But you could find out on the cruise.
I will not be on that cruise.
What are they
I
up
won't
to?
speak on it.
Rabbits then.
Of course,
Oh,
rabbits.
Very cool. What do you call like because this came up in the Lime Garden chat we had yesterday. What do you call like a baby rabbit? Is that a bunny technically?
No, don't.
No,
What would you
'cause-
call it?
Well, no, as in like a bunny is just another name for a rabbit.
Yeah, but a bunny is like
but
more
Lime
cute.
Garden claimed that a bunny is a small rabbit.
Well, yeah, because you wouldn't be like, "There's a little rabbit." You'd say, "There's a bunny."
That's true.
Yeah, but
I'm coming around
Case
to the
closed.
fort. Case closed. It's done. Don't ask why. Don't ask
I'm
why.
wrong. Maybe I'm still out of touch.
Yeah. We've got another one for you.
Yeah. Would you rather go hiking with Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
This is difficult. I feel like, as a Swiftie for my whole life, I would have to say Swiftie. I would have to say I would go hiking with Taylor Swift.
My worry with Taylor Swift is that she's quite tall, and like if you're hiking, like you'd constantly be struggling to keep up. I feel like
Yeah,
she's got
we're
a long
going to be
stride.
keeping up with both of them. They're both doing the craziest shows ever, and
That's
they're
true.
dancing. I lift my hand in a set, and I'm like, wow, that was tough.
I was singing and moving my
Yeah.
arm. Come on, guys.
Go on.
Someone better have gotten a video of that.
Yeah.
Whereas they're actually working very, very hard. So I hope they go on a hike together. Honestly, leave me out of
They
it.
deserve it,
Yeah, they
you know.
deserve a
I
relaxing
deserve
hike.
a break.
And I'll just
Quit your job. You
I'll
know, go on a
just
hike.
do stand-up comedy and Irish dancing and cover their sets.
You're like,
It's
I'll
fine.
be down here.
Yeah.
You just go.
I'll
do
be in the stadiums,
I love that
warming
covering
it
the
up.
set.
Beyonce can't make it because she's on holiday with Taylor Swift.
But here is my Irish jig.
You're there like, hello. Anyone seen Titanic?
I haven't. No spoilers.
I'm sure that will translate well
Oh, it will.
for the rabid Beyonce
Yeah,
fans.
and then I'll be like, and who here would survive an apocalypse? I would.
Me.
Definitely not that
Good
guy of nowhere.
question. Maybe I'm Dwight Schrute. Maybe like I actually am Dwight Schrute
Maybe me.
as a 20-year-old girl.
Pondering, just like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. So let them go on a hike together.
Yeah.
Is your
If
answer?
they'll have me, I'll go with both of them.
But you
But
couldn't.
I don't think I could pick.
That's fair. That's fair.
It would be disrespectful.
And I'm not disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful. An all-you-can-eat day out or a bottomless brunch of your favorite drink.
The bottomless brunch.
Ooh.
Because bottomless brunch, the more you drink, the more you eat. Whereas if you're not bottomless brunching, you're going to
just
get full
eating.
very
Yeah,
quickly.
you just eat a meal, really,
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
you're just having a dinner maybe
Yeah.
with,
Oh,
with
nice
your
dinner.
grandparents.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like at like Pizza Hut with like unlimited ice cream, and as a kid you're like, that's incredible. And then you
Yeah.
have like 2, and you're like, I feel sick.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel sick. Whereas you're going to feel sick anyway. I have never gotten a hangover, so I wouldn't personally.
course.
So I'm having a great time at this bottomless brunch. And it would be tequila.
Ooh.
I'm a tequila girl.
Tequila.
It tastes great. So that would be my
Is
poison.
it tequila straight?
No, I get a tequila lemonade.
Jeez. Yeah, just one more of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Can I
worry.
just,
nicking that back.
stick it in a pint glass?
Yeah,
I'm sipping
thank
it all
you.
day. No
Oh,
worries.
no ice.
No. It's like, come on.
Come on.
Please.
Hold the ice.
Yes. If I wanted a mixer, I would have asked.
Yeah.
The brunch good. Couple more.
Probably one more.
Yeah,
unless
one more.
you're, You know.
Yeah.
What have we got left? A stag or hen do of someone that you don't know, or an 80th birthday weekend of someone that you don't know.
Ooh.
Jamie wrote this one. I do love that for some reason the 80th birthday is a whole weekend.
A whole weekend with somebody's
You know,
grandparent.
when you turn 80, they just go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Big weekend.
They're not sleeping.
I feel like that would just be really a crazy thing to do, to crash somebody's beloved's 80th birthday.
Mm.
So I think that unless I had to be their caretaker, but also a hen do sounds like my actual worst nightmare. So this is
This
future
is-
reference. No one invite me to a hen do.
Or an 80th birthday party.
Can we clip this? Clip this.
No, you know what? I'm way too chill to be getting turned up at a hen party, so I would go to the 80th for the weekend.
I think at least there you could kind of be like, look, I'm sorry I'm here too.
I'm
There was
really
a mix
sorry.
up. I'll just sit in the corner.
I'm going to stand in the corner, and also if it's a full weekend, it's
Yeah.
going to be in a nice place.
That's true. That's
So
Good
true.
shout,
I'm just
yeah.
having a holiday.
Yeah. The stag or hen do will end up in like a dodgy
And
place.
they'd force you to get
And,
involved
like a
as
cheap
well.
place.
Yeah, and like I know we made a joke about the karaoke. I'm never going to do karaoke in my life. I'm not
Never.
good at it.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
and I'll speak on it on the record. If you ever see me doing karaoke, it's not me.
Take the microphone off you.
Yeah.
Just start doing it like, no.
That doesn't bode well for the next section of this podcast.
which
but-
is karaoke. A strong choice. Well, our time is nigh now. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so
Been
much
lovely.
for having me.
We've been listening also to a sensational playlist, so it's
Yeah,
been
it's
really, really
incredible.
great.
Dinner and a show. Except no dinner.
Yeah. And,
Just a show.
dinner.
And I just said
no
that.
dinner and a playlist.
Where's my dinner?
Where's my dinner? I'm hungry.
You
I
chose
came
the
for dinner
tequila.
and
You
a
chose
show.
the
So
tequila.
true.
Exactly. We're going to go off and do some Irish dancing now, and it's going to take ages.
Yeah.
As you want,
Ages.
Which Nell Mescal song shall we play? Nell Mescal.
You should play Nell Mescal's song in my head.
We will do that now.
Here it is.
And here it is.
Tired to talk, so I built it all up in my head. Was it all in my head? Was it all in my head? You caught me when I hung around. Yeah, I wanted you, but you wanted out, and I
We're back. Day 3.
We are back.
Great escape.
We
On
are
the
back.
beach. It's sunny.
It's
I'm wearing
very
black
sunny.
jeans. Wish I wasn't.
Yeah. Sweaty times, but wonderful times. But it's even better because we're joined now by Sophie. Sophie, how are we doing? How are things?
Hello, things are great. Sat on the beach in Brighton. It feels like it's about 25 degrees. So
Yeah, hard to
is
complain,
here.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to kind of get across on this just how like picturesque this suddenly is.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere. Like just kind of looking out as people are on like boats and stuff. So a joyous time.
Boats, etc.
Boats, etc. Exactly. How are things in general with you at the moment? What's going on? Bits
things-
happening, isn't it? Few things.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. Stuff is happening. Things are great. Just signed a label deal with Chess Club. Finally
Shout out.
managed to
Shout out.
pin them down.
Pin them
I was
down.
after it for a while. They're like my favourite label. It's not very cool to say, but yeah, I was very
I'm
happy.
contractually obliged to say
Yes.
they are my favourite label now. That's exactly what it
No,
is.
seriously, it's just a genuine, like, very organic. Like, I've been a very big fan of them for a long time, and managed to put pen to paper.
Yeah.
So happy days.
It must be nice as well, kind of like this kind of like almost like a next chapter for kind of you now. It's like sign label, like looking ahead. Like does that can you feel that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like the new project that I'm about to put out is definitely like my favorite work that I've ever done, and it just feels like Chess Club is the right home to have that more like longer term partnership.
Yeah.
Like everyone aligned to the same vision. Yeah, feeling really good about it. So
nice,
yeah.
amazing. It must have come off the back of like obviously loads of different shows and kind of like everything that kind of like actually kind of grown kind of like yourself as well in a lot of ways. So it kind of like must be nice to kind of get that. Is it like validation or like from someone else? Like, how does that kind of feel?
I think so. I mean, like obviously, if you look at the other artists on their roster and like the like legacy artists on their roster, you got like some of my absolute all-time favorite bands. So to be sort of like swimming in the same pool is very, very cool. Hope I don't piss myself. We'll see. Yeah. No,
Alfie Templeman's running around just like, hold on, someone pissed in
and
here.
it's like, why is the chlorine going blue in here?
They're like, it's nice to be here, guys. It's really nice
for having me.
Yeah, no, it feels.
It's probably not.
Yeah, it feels very good. Like we've been a very DIY project, like until I think we'll probably still remain so. Like all of my producers and collaborators are like my friends, and like me and my band put this show together from scratch. Like no MD, no sound engineer. So like to be playing like festivals and just having the recognition of something that we've just built completely organically is really amazing.
Nice. Yeah, it must be great. And I guess this year so far, of course, you've been obviously playing a number of shows and playing like different kind of like festivals already. Like, how's that been? Has it been nice to see the growth? Kind of like, can you see that growth like every time you do a show?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like every time we play a show, I think my headline shows are like a really good example. Like we played Lafayette, sold out a couple of months ago. And that show, I was just like, fucking hell, I definitely don't have 650 friends. So like, there was like a lot of strangers there, and it's amazing to see how the project's growing, and also amazing to see those like long-term fans that have been there since day one that continue to like show up for us. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah. They're like, this is all right. This is all right.
Yeah, doing good.
Yeah. I saw at Sound City last week, you put up that you were trying to find the best Guinness in Liverpool as well. Did you find it?
We actually only had one Guinness, which when we arrived.
Was it the best? Was it the best one?
It did taste good. I tell you something though. The North is great. Like we rocked up, me and Ed, my bassist. We went to the bar and we were like, "Can we have a Guinness and a John Smith's, please?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's £5." And we were like, "No, we said a Guinness and a John Smith." So like, "No, it's £5." Like it's insane.
It does rain a lot there.
Seriously.
Though, so
yeah, no, we had a great time in Liverpool. Very, very fun city. Very fun city.
The takeaway is just they're like, £5 for 2 drinks.
Yeah, he was like, "You can charge more." And I was like, "Nope, that's fine. We'll take that."
I love that you're there like, "Are you sure you don't want to charge me more?
Are you sure you don't want more money?"
Yeah, you can have it all, to be honest. Nice. I guess to say, like, looking forward now, and you talked about kind of like new music that's coming out and everything like that. Like, I guess like, is it like a shift from kind of what you've done before, or is it very much? Do you feel like you're kind of like expanding on kind of everything that's been out there?
Yeah, I feel as though like I've kind of hit my groove now with songwriting, because I was super new to songwriting when I first started putting out music. Like I only started making music in lockdown, and then it all sort of came quite fast after that. So I think
it all happened very, very quickly.
I think like this new project, I feel like it's definitely the best songs I've ever written, and I think I wrote them all when we'd already started playing the live show. So a lot of them are like way more geared up to like a live set, like upbeat, like a bit thrashier. But there's also quite a lot of like the hip hop influences and like the chilled out sections in there as well. So I think it's a really good mix. Like it's a very, very eclectic mix of songs. But I think like that's the best thing about like a mixtape is you can just be a bit experimental with it. And I'm really excited to see how everyone feels about it.
I guess has that always been kind of something you've looked at, like kind of like different genres and trying to bring them in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
what you do.
So. Like I love all kinds of music, and like every time I go into a session, I kind of have like I'm in a different mood and I'm like referencing something different, and I don't really want to write the same song 10 times. So yeah, it's all...
The album would be eventful if it was just that.
Yeah, to be fair, when I eventually do come around to doing an album, I do want to be a bit more intentional with it. Like I'd love to do like a concept album and actually like go in and like maybe not like sonically, but definitely like story wise, like have it all lyrically around one sort of theme. Ask me again in a year, I'll probably change my mind, but like that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, this new project is definitely I think it all makes sense together and it all sounds like a project, but yeah, it's definitely pulling from like a lot of different avenues. So exciting times. I'm really excited for everyone to hear it.
Yeah, you're just like, it's just going great. Like, to be honest, it's just great.
There's no wood to touch around here. Actually, I'll touch this. This deck chair.
Don't touch it too much. They might charge you £5 for that. So watch out, keep an eye out.
Listeners, I just touched an overpriced deck chair.
Appreciate the audio description.
Something
that we forget.
We listen to a lot of podcasts.
We do. It's like, oh yeah, that's happening. Oh wait, I haven't actually told you what's going on around here, to be honest with you. But nice.
Lime Garden nearly got attacked by a seagull.
Yes, Lime Garden did nearly get attacked by a seagull earlier. So, I mean, here's hoping. Like, we are in the worst place for it, if anything.
We've still got time.
We've still got time. Yeah, that'd be a real eventful end to the chat. It's like suddenly we're attacked and at the end it's over, it's gone. But nice. And I guess as well, like, kind of like looking at their like, I guess, ahead and shows, do you have kind of like an ambition in mind for like the sort of thing that you like want to do or want to reach? Do you have that, or is it very much you're taking it kind of step by step?
Yeah, definitely got like big plans. Like my original dream venue is Brixton, but like fingers crossed that sticks around. But I actually then went to the Easy Life at Ali Pali a couple of months ago, and that was fucking sick.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, Brixton size. I'm just going to scale up.
Yeah, amazing.
Now, like 3 times the size.
I'll do both. But yeah, that would definitely be the goal in terms of like big shows. Who knows? Maybe it'll be at Wembley one day.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Clip it now, and we'll come back to this in a bit, and then you'll be like, yes, here we are. Amazing. Well, look ahead to the show. Looking forward to it later on.
Thank you.
And of course, because it is the Great Escape, because we are on the beach, because
we're on the beach.
Because we're on the beach.
Listeners, audio description. There you go. We are on the beach, guys. You can hear
ASMR.
it. Woo!
Yeah, there you go. That's Stones.
That's Stones.
That's Stones. We're going to play a game.
Okay, let's go.
'Cause we really wanna
Okay,
know
let's
kind
go.
Let's go. Because it is the Great Escape, because we are escaping, if you will, we're going to name like 2 different kind of holiday destinations or like trips, and we just want to know basically which one you'd go for and why.
Okay.
The why is important. It's a lot less fun if we don't get the why.
Okay.
Yeah, leaves up for grabs. Do you want to go first, Jim?
Yeah. Would you rather spend a week adrift at sea or lost in the jungle?
I would probably rather spend a week lost in the jungle because I'm really scared of like huge waves. So I think
You
I'd be a
won't
bit
get those in
scared
the
adrift
jungle.
at sea. You know what? I've watched so much Ed Stafford. What's it called? Like Naked and Afraid. That
You're ready.
I
I love this-
actually back myself in
yeah,
a jungle
it's like-
situation. I genuinely
We
do.
spoke to Nell Mescal yesterday, and she's like, "I've watched loads of Bear Grylls." I love that. Like everyone has like a
Mate,
different.
Bear
Everyone's
Grylls-
watched
Bear Grylls
one
is a
thing.
fucking poser. Bear Grylls does not know anything about survival. Sorry, Bear, if you're listening. But
Sorry,
seriously.
he is an avid listener.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Ed Stafford is the OG survival. Seriously.
Well, if you both go, we'll find out who survives
You can
better,
drop
and then
me
we'll
and Nell
know.
in the jungle and we'll
Yeah,
see
we'll see.
who fares better. I trust you. It'll be me.
Wasn't there another thing a few years ago that Bear Grylls was just like staying in a hotel when he wasn't being filmed?
Yeah. Not saying he's
That's survival,
poser.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that is survival. Yeah,
if
he
there's
should
a
quit it.
hotel, stay in it.
Yeah, that's what I would
Survival
do.
tip.
Yeah,
Bear
yeah,
Grylls.
that's to be
True.
honest. But yes, solid jungle there. Fair play. What about on a cruise staffed entirely by mice
Okay.
or a cruise staffed entirely by rabbits?
Rabbits, I think,
Ooh.
because they're kind of soft and I quite like. I think mice, like they're quite small and they don't really have like as much strength, and also I wouldn't be able to stroke them. If
Yeah, that is
mice
annoying.
are a little bit like, I don't know, I feel like
They're
they'd be
too
scuttling
small
around
too,
and it would be a
yeah.
bit off-putting. But rabbits kind of sounds fun.
Would they be good at like helping with the various jobs on the cruise though? the
Like
rabbits?
laundry.
What, the
yeah,
rabbit?
cooking.
Yeah.
I mean,
other
I'm
stuff.
vegetarian, but apparently rabbit stew is really nice. So like, if you did get a
So you
drift,
think
then
the rabbits would kill some other rabbits to cook for the buffet for the
yeah, have
cruise?
you not heard about cannibalism in rabbits?
Yeah, wow. I've never
course,
been
the
on a
big
cruise.
thing.
I didn't realise that like you just had to eat the other passengers.
Yeah.
If we're in a survival situation,
Yeah.
like Grills ate a fucking camel or something, did he? Like,
I thought he was a poser. Probably didn't even
he
really.
didn't even
was
need
it
to. He
actually
spat it
camel?
out.
Yeah. Was it actually? It's like
Yeah.
actually it was just chicken underneath
Yeah.
it and all that jazz.
Rabbit stew.
Yeah, rabbit stew. What a cruise trip that would be. Sorted. Another one, Jake.
Yeah, would you rather go hiking with Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
I'd rather go hiking with Taylor. I think
That was a strong.
Yeah,
Strong in. That was no deliberation.
I love Beyonce, but I reckon Taylor. I just want to pick her brain about all of her like relationship dramas. I reckon she's got loads of tea. She'd
Get
be
her
like,
out into the wilderness and then be like, so.
absolutely.
So
I'd
tell
hold
me,
her
tell
at
me.
like knife point or something. I'd be like, "How do you
Wow.
write your songs? They're so good. Please tell
I think
me."
Ed Stafford's been a good influence.
Yeah. Just hold up by knife.
Ed Stafford, yeah.
Hold up by knife point.
Yeah.
Halfway up the hike, just being like, quick one actually. Sorry, what the fuck happened? You're like, yeah. Wonderful. Okay, that's a good one. An all-you-can-eat day out or a bottomless brunch of your favourite drink.
I actually would say not a bottomless brunch because if I drink in the day, then it's just not good news. So all you
It
can
doesn't end
eat
well.
is probably better for me. I'm a lightweight
That's
at
a
the moment.
measured choice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. With an all-you-can-eat, are you diving in on everything? Are you like add it all to the plate, or are you quite?
Yeah, you separate plates or like one Frankenstein plate.
You know what? There used to be this all you can eat Chinese. I used to go to in Leicester. Actually got shut down because there was rats in the kitchen. But I used
Classic.
to just pile it all on, and
Just-
it worked. It worked fine
Yeah.
because I think sometimes you like to like mix and match, then you get like a new creation that you wouldn't have got if you just like put stuff in separately. So I think I would pile it all on.
Yeah.
Any examples of food that you've created, cuisine that you've made at the rat-infested Chinese restaurant?
That would be telling. Yeah, I can't expose myself like that on this podcast,
I can't
guys.
reveal my secrets.
Yeah, I can't. Sorry.
I can't reveal at this point. I've got a career to come here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Give it a few years.
And to do one more? Jake?
Yeah. Would you rather go on a hen do where you don't know anyone, or an 80th birthday weekend where you don't know anyone?
80th birthday weekend. I actually love old people. They've got the best stories. They're so fun. Honestly, chat to an old person all day. Also, I reckon 80th birthday doesn't mean it's not going to be boozy. Like, you celebrate, you turned 80.
That's true.
Just be more like sherry than like VKs.
Absolutely, yeah.
And also an early night, probably.
Well, yeah, that's good actually.
Maybe a bottomless brunch. That'd be the one time I'd do it.
Yeah. On the 80th birthday weekend.
For Deirdre's birthday.
Yeah, Deirdre's birthday. Get t-shirts.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Like cocksucker, whatever it is that they have on them. Like, yeah. Get Deirdre in a sash. That'd be good.
I love the way you'll be there just like, oi, here we go, let's go.
Can I ask you guys a would you rather? This is one that we always get when we're on tour, like being a band.
You certainly can.
Okay, so would you rather only listen to Sandstorm by Darude for the rest of your life? You're not allowed to listen to any other music, or go to prison for 5 years.
Oh, Sandstorm, 100%. That's an all-time classic. It's got highs, it's got lows. You know, it's got middling bits. It's long enough. It's instrumental. You wouldn't get bored of the lyrics.
But if
it
you're
feels
do you
majestic.
mean it's instrumental? There's no lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? So like, if
it's not the instrumental version.
You listen to it all the time and there were lyrics, you get sick of the lyrics, but you can't get sick of Sandstorm.
Okay, I'm scared of you.
I'm a Sandstorm Ultra. That's the best song in the world.
I think I'd have to take prison.
I would take prison all day.
Prison.
I know.
I'd upskill in prison. I'd get really good at guitar. I'd get really hench. I'd come out and then I'd go straight to Wembley.
Just like really, really built with like tattoos everywhere. Just like, I'm ready to go now. I think like I'd have to go with the prison just because, like, imagine if you're like hungover and you're like, you need to listen to a song and you blaring Sandstorm.
Also, you can't be the editor of Dork if you only listen to Darude by Sandstorm.
Exactly.
Making you mixing. Or I'd just be interviewing people like, the album gets real vibes of Darude Sandstorm to it.
Darude by Sandstorm. Did I just say that? Sandstorm by Darude.
It's like one thing. Darude doesn't exist without Sandstorm.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
they are one and the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Darude, if you're listening, I'd love to have you on.
It's like Chumbawamba, but in whatever, the 2010s.
I'd rather go to prison for 5 years than just listen to Tub Thumping for the rest
I'd be the other way around. I absolutely love Tub Thumping.
You would have Tub Thumping.
100%, yeah.
At any point, so like you're like there, going to get some food,
wedding, funeral.
There's a lot of different parts of Tub Thumping actually. It kind of feels like 4 songs mashed together.
Imagine
so maybe
a funeral.
It's a hit.
Funeral. Would you do like a slow, acoustic version of Tub Thumping for the
That's
funeral?
actually a fair point. Can you slow down Darude Sandstorm, or is it you have to just play the original?
Can I chop and screw Darude Sandstorm?
Amazing. Well, with that notice, and looking forward to the cover, I presume, of that tonight.
Yeah.
It's coming up. Sophie, it's been a pleasure. Which Sophie song?
Sophie
Falling apart.
Is it Deirdre's 80th birthday?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Too many sherries. Which Sophie song should we play, Sophie?
Darude Sandstorm.
I reckon you should play Darude Sandstorm. No, you should play Big Talk, I reckon. That's my favourite song off the project. And what I am best known for. Thanks for game for FIFA 23. So
shout out FIFA, the winners, everyone. Sophie, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Big talk, deep like a metaphor. Lay the foundation for something mutual. So tell me what I need to know. Face to face time, not on our phones. Big talk, all the way home. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know.
Now that was a great escape.
It was a great escape.
That was truly so much
you
great escape.
rather be stranded in the ocean or in the jungle?
I actually think ocean.
I think
because
I think with the
it's
ocean,
calm.
you're there for a week. Like the stipulation of the question was it's a week.
Yeah, of course.
So if you're in the ocean for a week, you just got to lie there, sort of feeling a bit shit. But if you're in the jungle, like you've got to avoid venomous things.
That's it.
Big spiders.
More things that can kill you.
Yeah, you got more to do. I would say.
Whereas in the ocean, you've got maybe some sharks.
Yeah, but they're
maybe.
underwater.
Yeah,
You're in a little boat.
What about them big octopus fellas, krakens?
They're not real.
They're not real.
No. So
so it's good. That's good.
Sorted that one.
That's
then,
good. I don't know. Big fellas pop out.
Plus, if you get thirsty, just loads of water everywhere. So
That's
just have a
true,
nice little drink. Plus, it's salt water, so it's good for all like electrolytes and that, isn't it?
Of course. Is there how like whales? Like, is there history of them eating humans, or is that? Well,
there's Jonah in the whale, of course, in the Bible.
Yeah. Is that by accident more so?
I
than
think
anything?
so.
Yeah. Is there like, sorry. Mate.
Well, there aren't many whales. I think that would be able to, because a lot of them are filter feeders.
Oh.
You know, the biggest thing a blue whale can swallow would be a watermelon.
Oh wow!
And it's big. It's a big guy.
That's
small throat.
Small throat.
Yeah.
Small throat. Big
Small
guy.
throat. Big guy. So maybe a sperm whale could, but
yeah,
don't think they would.
No. Okay. It'd be more like actually like you fell into it. You fell into their mouth.
That's on you.
Yeah. Like, oh shit,
that's your fault. Anyway,
that's where new music is, everyone. Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed, guys.
Yeah. Wonderful.
It's the summertime.
Yes, it's the summertime.
The shows may be a bit more irregular as we do them around all the various festivals we're at. But that just makes it sweeter when one does happen.
Exactly. Yeah. If, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Absence.
Let's go with that then. Yes, there'll be a range of shows all popping about, but cheers to The Great Escape. Once again, a lovely time. Load of great bands to see. Go listen to them. And we'll catch you in a bit. Cheers for everyone coming to the stage. And yeah, we're going to go and have some sort of breakfast now because we are hungry and we are tired from all the new music.